Hello everyone and welcome to a new YouTube video after too many weeks. Let me explain. I have had some mental health issues. I've been dealing with them for quite a while now and they have gotten just anything but better. So in the recent weeks, I really had to take a step back and I was kind of like overdoing myself on streaming. So I didn't have the energy to film YouTube videos. But today, Bobozoy and Laura and other Bobozoy will be making an updated YouTube video based on my updated makeup. You can be so fucking hyped for the next video because if I'm not mistaken and I actually went through with it in my future self, I don't have black hair anymore. Yeah, and I'm doing it myself. Besides that, I'm high on painkillers. So let's do my makeup and talk about my disease. Bro, no, that sounds so bad. Dude, my disease. Okay, let's start with skin preparation before we put the makeup on. First, I'm going in with the glow stick from Supergoop. Then I'm going in with a Drunk Elephant cream. I'm so sorry that it is so light, but the makeup's like fucking shit up right now for me. And then we're going in with the eye cream from Beauty of Joseon Revive Eye Serum, Ginseng and Retinol. So guys, what has been going on? What has been up? I started having really bad headaches around 4 months ago, but in my brain I thought that those were like because I hit my head prior on a board that was for the cat on the wall. So I thought, you know what, it's whatever, like I'm gonna get over it. I kind of like went on about my day. Every month I would have like 2 weeks where I would have these like insane headaches. Sometimes it would last a week, sometimes it would last 3 weeks, but I would always have like the most insane like headaches. I would feel nauseous, I would feel like throwing up, like sleeping, etc. So at that point I thought, you know what, I'm diagnosed with having migraines, so it's probably just a migraine, whatever. Like I know there's people that can have migraines for multiple days at a time, like it should be fine. I've never experienced migraines like that before, so it was very unusual, let's put it that way. Because usually what my migraines would be like, it would be I would see stars everywhere, like little like twizzling thingies, and then I would know, oh, my migraine is starting. I would know my headache would set in like about 10-15 minutes. Maybe 15 minutes after that I would get like the feeling of throwing up. I would be very light sensitive, very noise sensitive, would probably throw up, and then in an hour I'm gonna feel better. And I would have migraines like maybe maximum twice a year. So for me to experience like these kind of things without like seeing the stars for like multiple days at a time, literally every single month was really weird. So I kind of like looked into it a little bit more and I realized that my pain and my symptoms of like not seeing, having pain in my ear, was all on my right side. So at some point, which was right when I went to Germany in December, where I got like really sick, I was like, okay, like if it happens one more time, I'm gonna go to the doctors. As predicted, it happened again around 2 weeks ago. It started being really bad. So I decided to go to the doctors, and the doctors did some like normal testing in person, etc. Can we, by the way, just talk about how moist my skin is? Yeah, Yoda. But yeah, the doctor did some testing, sent me further in to a CT scan, which is basically like a head scan, but it isn't as intrusive as an MRI. Next, we're going in with a Tarte Shape Tape in the color 12N. So after I went to the CT scan, they basically told me like, we're gonna call you back in like a couple of days and probably like around next week and tell you what your results are. So I go home, I'm like, chill, okay, that's nice, whatever, like I'm gonna get my results, because like I feel like if I had something going on my brain that you can already see in a CT scan, they would probably have told me straight away. So I go into my room, I'm like, whatever, like let me start my stream, whatever. I start my stream, I hear Dante's being on the phone. but I don't really pay attention until Dantas comes into my room and was like, Laura, we have to talk. And I was like, oh fuck. Next product I'm using is the Grwm ND Cushion Foundation. This one is in the color 03 Natural. It's the new Zero Cushion Foundation. So basically, after Dantas calls me out, I'm like, fuck, like what is wrong? Like usually like Dantas wouldn't get me out just because like family call, so something is wrong. So Dantas looks kind of worried and he's like, yo, like, did you have any metal in your head? And I was like, no, like what normal person has metal in their head? I would be aware of that, you know what I mean? So Dantas is like on the phone with the place that did my CT scan, and they basically tell him, so we found like a little lump in your brain and we're not quite sure what it is. It could be a cyst, it could be an enlarged nerve, it could be a blood vessel that is enlarged, it could be a problem with the CT machine. Like there can be a lot of things that could be, and a CT scan we usually only do to figure out if there's something to see. But now that we found something and we're not sure what it is, we need to make an MRI. So I've used to work with sick people, doctors, etc. Back in the day, I used to work in like a places for older people, and I also used to have some friends that were like in university to be a doctor. I'm telling you, every single time a doctor tells you, oh, don't be worried, like it's gonna be fine, we just have to look into it a little bit more, it can either mean two different things. Either one is the doctor is really not sure what's happening, so he just wants to make 100% sure that everything is okay because he thinks it could be more than he's telling you, but he just wants to make sure and it turns out to actually be nothing bad. Or he actually thinks it's something worse, so they need to tell you, oh, it's gonna be fine, whatever, so you don't sit at home literally losing your mind over what they just told you, especially if they don't have 100% the diagnosis of what it is. So basically both the things are the same thing. So at that point I'm like, okay, fuck, like bro, I have a brain tumor, like I'm gonna fucking die. Like it might sound stupid, and I know people will tell me in the comments again like, oh my god, you just need to be like positive and it's gonna be all fine, whatever. And the thing is, I would love to like share that enthusiasm with you guys, but I'm a very negative person and I'll stand by that. I will, till the day that I die, always view it the worst possible way, because if I do, in my brain, if it turns out good for me, you know? I was prepared for the worst and I just got surprised positively. But in worst case scenario, I'm not shocked by it. I'm prepared for it. I mentally prepared myself for it, etc, etc. So today is, I think today's Thursday. So it's like 4 days before you see this, guys. Bro, my cat is going crazy, by the way. I went to an MRI today and they wanted to inject me with some like liquid. But the problem is that in my family, we have so like if one person has it, your kid can have it. Okay, I have no clue how to say it, but my dad has like some sort of like blood illness, and that blood illness can turn into blood cancer if it gets like a specific protein that is in the liquid that is given to people. If I didn't misunderstood, but like, you know, my English no es lo más mejor. No es lo más mejor. I didn't really understand what they were saying, but it did make sense. So like, good for me, you know what I mean? Also, I got a new of these, so I'm very happy about that. This is, by the way, the Fenty Beauty Set It Down Lavender 01 setting powder. So yeah, basically they couldn't inject me with like the liquid because that liquid is like, dude, that liquid can like cause cancer in people that have the condition my dad has, so they couldn't give it to me. But she told me like, yo, like we can already like continue doing what we were doing, because at the end of the day, it doesn't matter if you get the liquid or not. There is a part of the MRI that the liquid is needed for. So if you need the liquid, I'll just give it to you afterwards, but for now, like, you don't need it. So I was like, okay, fine, sounds sounds good, whatever. So I'm laying there half an hour, I get out, and she tells me, so the doctor said they'd rather not give it to you, not because they are sure it's dangerous, it's just they're not quite sure because you don't know if you have it, what your dad has, so they'd rather just continue for now without giving it to you. But if we would need it, we can do it afterwards again. And also you should get like a blood work done. So then they told me from now on, in the next 48 to 24 to 48 hours, we're gonna message you and tell you like what we've seen on the MRI to like figure out what you have. So now it's basically just a waiting game until they message me and tell me, yo Laura, we figured out we didn't figure out what you have, which is obviously pretty fucking dog shit. Because like it's again just like me sitting there and making myself crazy with what I potentially could have. But you know, I'm just happy that I had the scan today, and we'll see what turns out to be the causing problem of my issues. But besides that, that is basically what has been keeping me very, very busy lately, and kind of like occupying my mind to a point where I couldn't really take care of things. So I'm very happy that I'm now back to a point where I can at least make YouTube videos, and we will see. I'm gonna give you 100% an update once I've got a message about what I have, but I think it's gonna take a little while, because like if they don't find out what it is in the MRI, then obviously I have to continue do testing, because like the pain is just so disgusting. Like it hurts so bad, so uncomfortable, and it's also like pain that doesn't make sense, because usually, if I'm not mistaken, your eyesight is connected to like the other side of the brain. So like this eye is connected to this side and this side is connected to this side. But so what I think it is that something is pressing on the nerve on this eye, because it's not that I don't see at all. Like I see things, they're just blurred, you know what I mean? So yeah, I have to look into it. I'm gonna keep you guys updated what they're telling me, but that has basically been my last couple of weeks, just kind of like blue balling life, trying to like figure shit out, trying not to make myself go crazy and not to make my family go crazy, because they're like also sitting there kind of like, oh, what is it, what do you have? Like they're worried for me, obviously. Yeah, we're just trying to all stay calm, because even if I would have like a cyst in my brain, they would have to cut off my hair. Dude, that would be my nightmare. But like, what do you mean cut off my hair? Like, babes, you cannot do that. Like, let the cyst in there, babes. Me and the cyst, babes, I cannot. Babes, you know how hard it is growing hair like this long? Babes, I cannot. So yeah, I'm just like blue balling life, and also I literally look like a ghost right now, but that's fine, because we're gonna look way, way better in a second, dude. Okay guys, now I'm using my MAC Studio Fix foundation powder in the color N3. As you can see, it's very, very used, and I just use this to dust off the rest of the setting powder. But yeah, besides that, guys, I really have just been doing life. I've been building my new business, which is doing really, really well. I've got a sewing machine. I'm gonna do a little video on that soonish, just to kind of like give you like a day of the life of a fashionista. Yeah, I know, guys, I know I'm a fashionista. I don't know, like, call me Dolce Galora. I don't know. I'm like with my sewing machine. It's me and her against the world, dude. I really enjoy it. But yeah, we're doing some incredible things. Let me actually show you guys like one thing I've recently made for the company that you guys could like a lot. And I think this one is even still up for sale. So I made these cute book covers that are like opened through like a little topper, and you can put your books in here, and then when you're on your go, your book will not get destroyed, because it has like a double layering. So as you can see, if I hold it, it's like straight, so it's really musty, dusty, heavy, and it has like cute little pearls everywhere and like decoration, little cats on it. And we do like different versions of these, so I'm very happy. We sold almost out every single one. The only one left is this one, so maybe I'll keep this just like as a reminder for the first drop. But yeah, I'm very, very happy. It looks very cutesy, very demure. So now I'm going in with the Rome ND Better Than Contour 01 in neutral, guys. But besides that, guys, married life, I've been married now for around 3 months, I think. October, November, December, January. Yeah, so I've been married now. Well, actually, in what day is it today? Actually, when you guys see the video, to the day. So everyone say congratulations. Yeah, I've been married for 3 months now. Married life is treating us well. We've decided for this year to do a lot of traveling, a lot of like doing our thing, and like just like experiencing a lot of things, because in the next couple of years we want to like buy a house, and with the house then having a family and stuff. So it's gonna be a lot coming, which is obviously a lot of happy things coming that you want to experience in life, or like some people want to experience in life, but it's obviously gonna be a big change. So we're just wanting to kind of like right now, where we don't have big responsibilities, we're just wanting to kind of like live life, experience a couple of things, and travel. So we're gonna be traveling a lot this year. So as an example, Dundas is thinking about doing some fun things for his stream, and I'm thinking about visiting Germany with my best friend from Canada, and that we go visit like some friends of ours in Germany and our family obviously together, and then go to a festival. And at the end of the year we're probably gonna go to Korea and Japan, which is gonna be a lot of fun. And yeah, just overall it's gonna be a lot of traveling this year. I can't wait. And obviously YouTube, I'm gonna take you guys with me, have you guys as travel buddies, and just like show you guys what I'm doing and where I'm spending this money. Yup. So now do my nose contouring. I know everyone asks about it. I just go, you see how there's like a little like tips on top of my nose? I go there and I just do like a straight line like this, and it's always turned around you. So I just go down, and I just blend that out. It's like enough that I like it, and then blend it up, and it's already starting to look very cutesy and very demure. Ta-da! So now we're doing my eyebrows. I already shaved them. For the people that don't know, I shaved the ends of my eyebrows because I'm a bad bitch like that, and you cannot tell me what to do and what not to do, right? Thank you. And for that, I will be using a Benefit Brow Wax in the color 4.5. And from Sana New Brow, the Brow Pencil. Dude, the light is so bad. Like, I literally have to figure something out with the light because it's so bad. Like, you can barely see anything. It's actually disgusting. And I don't know why, but in my mirror, I don't look as white as I do in this here. The fuck? Also, guys, I don't know if you can tell. If you watch my streams, you can tell. So, I don't know if you guys can tell based on my background, but I'm renovating my room. So, there's gonna be a little video coming soon. I'm doing it in February, so it's gonna probably be like... It's gonna be a while until the video comes out, but there's gonna be a video about how I'm like redoing my streaming room. I already did like a bunch of it on stream, but like the whole like Shazam, that's gonna be like the most important, I will be doing on YouTube, because it's also something I can't even do on stream. So that's gonna be very, very interesting. And because I will be redoing my room into a library, so that's gonna be a lot of fun. I actually cannot wait. But yeah, that's one project that is happening right now. And then I'm also doing another project that I'm actually gonna do a video about, but I'm probably like that video, no shit, no tea, no shade, is probably gonna come out in like a year, just because it's gonna take me a year to film. So I'm not sure, dude, but it's fine. Like, the world's not gonna end because of it. But yeah, it's gonna be a cool video though. So if you're still there when I post it, be prepared. It has to do with making a dress, so I won't be saying any more than that. Also, low-key, my eyebrows have like a different size. It's so weird. Whatever. Maybe I'm just really bad at shaving them. Now it's a bit better. Okay, and now I will be taking the little pencil and draw my eyebrows, and I'm gonna come a bit closer if I'm allowed, miss. Hi, bitch. Hi, babes. Oh my god, I literally look like snatched. Okay, so we have the little pencil thingy, and I basically just like draw the line a little bit longer like that. And then, dude, my cats are literally so annoying lately. I don't know what it is, but they literally want to cuddle with me 24/7. Cool, dude. Cool. So that's the finished eyebrow. Okay, let me do the other side and then we continue doing my eyes like a princess. Okay, so now my eyebrows are done, so I look super fucking angry. Ugh. So let's do my eyeliner because I really don't do much eyeshadow under my eyeliner. I do it afterwards. So let's get into that. For my eyeliner, I will be using the brown watermark eyeliner. I don't think it has a specific color. I really just think it's the brown one. Here's like a 02 on there, but I cannot read it. So maybe it's a color 02. Don't know. It's a Korean brand, babes. I'm not professional Korean like that. But what we basically do is we just pull a line from here, kind of like in this like triangle. Like this, and then we go from the middle of our eye to the point like this, and now we're gonna fill that out, and this is what it looks like. Gorgeous. And now we're gonna do the inner corner, which is basically we just do like a little triangle on the front and pull it upwards. So we have a literal triangle, and I'm gonna pull it upwards, and this is what it looks like. It's to the other side. Yay! Okay, now that both sides are done, we're gonna do the under eye. Yes, ladies type shit. Okay, for that, I will be using two products. First, I'm gonna be using the Lily by Red, and I'm gonna go into these three brown colors, so a very, very deep brown and then two lighter browns. And I have no clue which color this is. I have no clue which one is this, but it says mood keyboard, so period. And then I also will be using my eyeliner, but you're gonna see in a second what I mean by that. Okay, so first we're gonna do like a little bigger eye making version. So we're gonna use a little bit of the brown, and I'm gonna go from like here, and I'm gonna pull that down into my lower eye, so I leave a bit of like in between that has nothing in it. We pull down, we go down, and then we pull into the middle. So you see how I have like that little like corner that is free. So now we have to blend that, but don't make it too dark, babes. We just want like a light coloring. Okay, so that's already enough. And then we're gonna take this and we're gonna draw one little hair, two little hairs, and one in the middle. You're gonna see how. So set up here, and then see how I drew this little hair? Now I'm drawing one on top of that. By the way, I'm drawing on the line that I just created with the eyeshadow and not my usual line. So now we're gonna do one in the middle. That's what it looks like. It's not that complicated. That's all I do. And then I take some mascara and I put it directly where the little drawings are, none too much on top. So first layer that I'm gonna do is I'm gonna kind of like cover most of my lashes like this. So right now, I basically have eyelash mascara everywhere. And now that I let it dry just a little bit, I'm gonna add a little bit more in the middle, and I'm gonna pull it towards where I already drew it. So you see how dark it looks now. And I'm gonna do the same thing with my eyelashes in the back. And this is what the eye makeup looks like. And now let's recreate that on the other eye. Yippee! So now let's draw with the same eyeliner, just some beauty marks. These are beauty marks that I already have. I just draw over them because the makeup kind of like botches them. Yippee. Yay. Perfect. So now we're gonna add my lashes. So I will be using these Fawn DIY box lashes, and I will be using for the first time the glue from Mahiyag. And I've never used this one before, but my glue was empty, so I needed to buy like a new one. And I wanted to also have like the combination where you also get the gel remover. So I basically got this for the first time, but it looks similar to the one that I use. So let's give it a try. Okay, Grazie. So for this, I don't really have a lash map. I just use from this slash to the slash, which is 5 lashes on my eye. With other eyelashes, I usually have an eyelash map, but this one I CBA, so let's just add that shit to my eye. I'm not gonna do like a tutorial how you do that, just because it's very self-explanatory. When I do it, you usually just use the bond, do it like on the bottom of your eyelashes, and don't do it on your eyelashes. You do it like on the skin that is connecting your eyelash to your skin, and you just put a bit, and then you put the lashes on, and then you use the seal on top like a brush and just press them together. Does that make sense? Should make sense. I can make like a little tutorial on that separately. Like maybe I can make a video of like what do I do to sustain my looks or something, and then I put that in there because it kind of like is something that I do to sustain them. But yeah, it's very self-explanatory. So now as you can see, it's like way darker because the thing is applied. So now I'm gonna be using more lashes. So this is what it looks like with the lashes after the bond on. And now we're gonna put that seal down and press them together so they actually stay together. Like me and Dantes. Because Dantes is never gonna escape me, that motherfucker. I told him today, if you ever divorce me, I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna cut your head off. I'm gonna stick it up your butthole. I'm gonna make you have like a prostata issue with your head. You can look on the inside of yourself. Fucking dumbass, never divorced me. So let's put the seal on, guys. Yay! For the corners, I use like the little tippy on top, and I really pack it in there, and I kind of do that with the whole lash, and then I use the whole brush and I brush through them like that. And now I'm gonna use a tweezer that is a bit more like thick, and I'm gonna like squish them together. Okay. And now after that is completely dried, it's gonna be not sticky at all. It's gonna be very hard, and it doesn't feel heavy on my eye. It feels actually way less heavy than like cluster lashes, like the fat lashes feel like. So let this dry, and let's do the other side. Okay guys, so now we're gonna flatten that out, and this side will be done. Okay, so now that this is finished, we're gonna be adding some glitter to my eyes. And for that, we're gonna be using the Grwm palette in the color Better Than Palette 03 Rose Bound Garden. Dude, that was so hard to read because like the light was literally in my eyes, dude. And I'm gonna take this color in the middle, like shimmering, and I'm just gonna add it in here, like pack that shit in there like this, so it kind of looks wet. And I'm gonna do it the other side as well. Me with your mom. Okay, so that's what it looks like. So now let's do my blush. Yay! Yay! So for my blush, I will be using the Flower Nose Classic Ballet in 03. It's just like a very light pinkish color, and I'm gonna be using that on the top of my cheekbone, going to my eye and just turning and twisting that shit until it leaves the amount of color that I want it to leave, just like this. Now the other side, doing my nose and a little bit of my chin. That's on that. Dab. Dude, that was so cringe. For highlighter, I'm going to be using the Can Make Tokyo Munyoto highlighter. This is what it looks like in the color 01. And because of the light, you can barely see it, but it's really just like straight up white glitter. So I'm going to be using that. And I'm also going to be using the Color Grwm makeup highlighter in 02, which is basically just like this little heart thingy. And it has kind of like a pinkish tint. So I'm going to take like a corner and just draw like the top of my nose like this, and then on my bridge like this, and then under my eyebrows I'm gonna take this brush and I'm gonna pack it on there just like that. Oh my goodness, it looks so gorgeous. So, and for this highlighter, I'm actually gonna use that to go about my bridge one more time, just a straight line, and then I'm gonna do my inner corners, which usually I never do, but with my new makeup I really like doing it. So Let's do that. Under my inner corner, like that. And then my upper. Can you just leave it open, please? And then we do the other side as well. I don't know why, but lately I feel like it really elevates my eyes the way I want it to be. Like this. Ooh. Nasty, very poochy, very demure, very nice. And I just am gonna take my eyeliner one more time just to freshen up my corners, because the highlighter sometimes gets over the brown part, just so it really pops. Just like this. It looks cochina, dude. Oh my goodness, look at me, la ballerina. Ra, ra, ra. So now I'm gonna take my Laneige lip balm. It has no color to it. I just put lip balm on to get rid of my crusty, musty, dusty lips. And I'm done. Like this, and then I clean it up with my, as you can tell, already very dirty with my very dirty hoodie, because I've been doing that for the last 2 days, dude. And just I like a roll of paper right next to me, but I'm just like, why? You know what I mean? Like, why would I do that? Why? If I have like my hoodie right in hand. Yeah. Well, anyways, so I bought this like new lip liner from Fenty Beauty. It's in the color Cold-Blooded 09, and I usually use like Kajal, like the stuff you use on your eyes, to do my lips. But I thought, you know what, if I'm already at Sephora, might as well look for like a lip liner that is kind of the same color, just to like, you know, use the products that are used for the pod of your skin. So now that I have a little bit of lip balm on there, and I have this beautiful cold colored Fenty lipstick, I'm gonna give myself a lip contour. Yeah. So I will be overlining my lips on top. Oh my god, look how creamy it is. Oh, this looks wrong. Okay, let me just... Perfect. Look how beautiful it looks. Stop. If you're a goth baddie, this lip liner could be your favorite thing. Okay, now that I outlined my lips on the top, I will be doing just the tiniest amount at the bottom. Like that. Like that. Like this. Like that. Oh my god, it looks so cute. Okay, and now that this looks like this, I'm gonna be using the NYX Moochie. It's like a matte lip balm. It's really, really nice, like you're gonna see in a second. And it's in the color SMB05 Snuggle Season. Bro, I don't even fucking know, dude. But it's a very beautiful color, so let's put it on. Look how beautiful. Stupid. So now, guys, I don't have setting spray, because usually I use setting spray, but I don't have it right now. Let's do a little edit of me just flipping my hair and looking cunty, okay? In 3, 2, 1. Crazy edit, bro. But with that being said, this is my recent day-to-day makeup. I know, like, bro, I don't even know what it is, dude, but like I feel like lately I've been like switching up my makeup right and left like constantly, which is very exciting, but also sometimes I miss being a baddie with a fatty back in the day. Ooh, nasty. So yeah, guys, I hope you're not too mad with me that I missed out on a couple videos. I'm just a girl. But I will be trying to upload more consistently. With that being said, guys, don't forget to leave a like, sub, and hate comment as always. And be ready for the next video, because in the next video I'm gonna be turning myself from this baddie into a more baddie than the baddie's baddie's already a baddie. Didn't make sense. But yeah, I'm just changing my hair color and getting piercings in my face. And no one can stop me, and you know why? Because I'm an adult. So yeah, with that being said, guys, love you guys lots. See you in the next one. And yeah, you're so fucking sexy. Yeah!